Is coincidence accidental? 2. Xiefeng. A series of coincidences led to his move, and on the second day of his arrival in Zhao, one of his close friends also coincidentally showed up in Zhao, which is thousands of miles from where his friend lived. Each detail seems coincidental and accidental, but these coincidences and accidents are links in a chain of inevitability, heralding an inevitable outcome. Coincidence is a link in the chain of inevitability. Inevitable results are composed of a series of accidental events. Sandstorms, tsunamis, and earthquakes are accidental events, but they are links in the inevitable changes in Earth's ecosystem. Toothaches, sprains, and fevers seem like unrelated accidents, but they are stages in the inevitable development of a body's illness. Fights, car accidents, and suicides appear to happen by chance, but they are inevitable links caused by karma. We often say, losing wealth prevents disaster. On the surface, wealth and disaster seem unrelated, but many incidents occur where misfortune follows financial gain. A twitch in the right eye seems like a physiological phenomenon, but it may signify a future financial loss. If we don't understand the cause, the Titanic hitting the iceberg appears to be an isolated accident, but knowing the cause shows it was inevitable. Individual coincidences and accidents seem unconnected and isolated, but they are drawn together by an unseen, mysterious force, like pearls on a necklace. Each pearl is isolated and independent, but they are strung together by a single thread. We cannot call individual pearls a necklace, but when strung together, they form the whole necklace. Accident is the superficial aspect of development. It is visible, perceptible, and seemingly isolated. Inevitability is the core of development. It is invisible, imperceptible through sight, hearing, smell, taste, or touch, and can only be known through intuition. The appearance of things is determined by their essence, and accidental events are governed by the laws of inevitability. The universe is harmoniously unified by the Tao, which represents order and laws. Within the scope of these laws, everything is inevitable. There are no accidental events. The Tao governs all things in the universe, extending infinitely outward and inward. Therefore, everything that happens in the universe is not accidental but inevitable. Death is certain for everyone. This is the evolutionary law of the Tao. The ways of dying are numerous and diverse, but no matter the possibilities, they ultimately lead to an inevitable result. A seed planted in suitable soil will inevitably sprout, bloom, and bear fruit. Halley's Comet inevitably appears within Earth's visible range every 76 years. Congenital diseases will inevitably manifest at a certain time. After spring, summer must come, youth inevitably follows childhood, labor must result in harvest. If harvests were accidental, no one would work. Continuous learning inevitably raises social status, otherwise, who would want to study? Self-improvement inevitably alters the structure of life, otherwise, who would heed the teachings of saints and sages? Every accident is inevitable, and every outcome has a cause. The development of life and life is a process of programming. What you input determines the outcome. Although the ways and methods of achieving the outcome may vary and seem accidental, they are actually inevitable. For instance, death is an outcome, but the methods include passing away peacefully, illness, car accidents, battlefield casualties, drowning, burning, dying of anger, laughter, choking, trampling, suicide, and many more. The way of death is beyond our control because when a speck of dust suddenly gets into your eye, you trip over a stone while walking, your wallet is stolen on the street, you get scolded by a teacher at school, you sprain your ankle on the stairs, you get bumped by a bicycle while crossing the road, oil stains drop onto your new clothes while eating, you unexpectedly run into an old friend in a foreign place, an uninvited guest shows up at your home, or you feel inexplicably uneasy and restless. All these seemingly random events are, in reality, inevitable. There is a time-tested saying, if it's a blessing, it won't be missed, if it's a disaster, it can't be avoided. This means that everything is inevitable. In summary, take your time to reflect, and you will realize that accidents are just links in the chain of inevitability.